Ich bin verwirrt. Scheint hier momentan so ein bisschen schwierig zu sein mit den Dings, ne? Oder? Geh zum Aukangberg und besuche die Fürstin der Stehen. Ah, ja, ja. Ist ja hier. Aber warum habe ich hier keinen Marker? Und was ist das? Guck ich mir mal an. Achso, das war... Ah. Ach Gottchen, ich finde die voll süß. Okay. Ich mag ja Fischis. Na, sollen wir hier reinkommen? Können wir einfach reinplatzen? Ich meine... Ja. Schwierig. War da nicht was mit hier, anrichten und so? Gucken, ob wir das auf die Reihe kriegen. Hier. Ja. Machen wir das mal eben so.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern right just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit.
Oh, Danjo ist auch hier.
But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Na?
Them? Oh, don't Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhang too?
Ja.
Happy Lantern Ride, everybody!
Ja, ja, hier alles Gute.
Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Keqing, I didn't expect to see you here.
Ja.
Yuhang of the Keqing. Here. Most fascinating.
Aha.
Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit?
There's
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Keqing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Keqing must be busy with a myriad of affairs.
Tja.
And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode.
Ja.
Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement.
Ja,
Cloud
das
Retainer.
ist,
Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe
geht.
she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough.
Ja.
Before then,
Also
we should
uns
try
fand
to
sie bis
give
jetzt
her a
immer ganz
good
interessant.
impression. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this
Ja,
gift.
ja, doch.
Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Dafür haben wir ja was gemacht.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought?
Ja.
Oh, my, how very interesting.
Ja, das war klar.
It is intricate, with ingenious design. And
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Ja.
very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Ja.
Those two old fossils.
Ja.
Mooncarver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares. But the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Keqing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases.
Aha.
So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around.
Okay.
Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it.
Na dann.
Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain.
Okay.
He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice.
Oh,
Is it
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh?
Na dann.
So Shenhe's here too. Is she
Na
also
dann.
here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Warum auch
Is
nicht?
she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Ja.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Ja, es ist schon...
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you
Die
need
hat auch schöne so
anything,
rote Seile.
please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you.
Oh,
I
okay.
brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Ah, ja.
I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
Na dann.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Aha.
Everyone,
Ja,
you shall
natürlich.
all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other.
Okay.
Is that understood?
Ja,
Will
ja.
do. Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Okay.
The conqueror of demons?
Ja.
One has not seen
Er ist
him
immer ein
of
Team,
late.
weißt du?
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual
Ja.
spot, at Wangshu.
Das
In
stimmt.
short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Joyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets
Ja,
and
wenn sie wenigstens da ist und die Gesellschaft
I
leistet.
didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Ich glaube nicht, dass du störst.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time
Ach,
one has been
komm.
interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Oh, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be...
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it.
A matter
Yeah.
so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me.
Ja.
Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone.
Ja,
I
ja.
will take my leave.
Immer schön ablenken. Immer schön, ne?
Huh.
Na dann.
Gone already. That child, she has always been easily
Aw.
ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands.
Ja.
But even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion.
Naja, die wollte gerade nur abhauen, um sich die Peinlichkeit zu ersparen, also passt schon.
Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will.
Machen wir.
Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
You hung reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
Irgendwie süß.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed.
Oh.
You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return.
Okay.
This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Ja, das ist doch mal was.
I have many interesting stories to tell.
Na.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Ja, gute Frage.
Don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
Naja, macht ja mit Spaß, ne?
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays.
Was anderes erwarte ich
Worry
auch nicht.
not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself.
Ne?
Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
Na dann.
If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is
Na dann.
unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Ja, ja.
Enough idle chatter, everyone.
Ne? Sprichwörter.
One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe.
Ja. Die Fürste der stehenden Wolken und stillen Winds ist mit Shenhe
A
gegangen.
chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kind of weird.
Naja, kann man aber sofort verstehen, ne?
Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes.
Naja,
But then again, she is an adeptus.
das stimmt.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together.
Ja.
A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character.
Ja.
Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
Dann gucken wir doch mal nach. Ja, er ist doch hier. Guck. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt mal zum Gasthaus. Warte. Es war da oben. Ach, diesmal habe ich so einen kleinen Dings. Dann habe ich den wahrscheinlich eben nur einfach nicht gesehen. Diesmal schon. Na dann. Auf und davon.
Let's ask Vergildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Okay.
Huh? Hold on. Isn't that...
Was denn?
Chi? Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Wo denn? Oh, da. Ich bin blind. Entschuldigung. Einfach dran vorbeigelaufen. Na, ihr beiden.
Baiju, here are the herbs.
Den haben sie ja erst
I've
letztens
picked
gezogen,
lots
ne?
of them.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Okay.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Gute Frage.
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs. So, I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Aha.
Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and Lady Keqing.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you all. We're
Tja.
here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo
Na dann.
Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons.
Aha.
With
war
Lantern
was.
right just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared.
Na dann.
We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted.
Aha.
I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuheng all the way out here.
Na
I
dann.
have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I
Stimmt.
see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands.
Ein bisschen.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baijiu. I'm just doing my job.
Keqing and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too.
Ja dann.
Everyone, keep it up.
Ja.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't
Aw.
tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. 3.
Ja.
Traveler, let's go find Virgoldet.
Ja, ja. Bis dann. Man sieht sich irgendwann mal. Ich glaube, sie müsste dann wieder da sein. Genau. Wie immer. Hi. Best friend
Lady
ever.
Keqing, what a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
Vielleicht.
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to
Ja.
go up and have a look.
Hätte ich mir gleich denken können. Er ist immer da oben, wenn er da ist. Ansonsten wäre noch die Möglichkeit, ihn einfach mal zu rufen. Er kommt, wenn, ja, unsere Reisende ruft, ne? War da nicht was? Und? Tja. Ich würde sagen...
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Tja. Er taucht halt immer so schnell auf.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Ein bisschen.
Yes.
Na dann.
Hello, I am Keqing, Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing.
The Yuheng. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Ja.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food!
Na dann.
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
Oh.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma
Naja.
is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Aw, come on! Lantern
Ja.
Rite is almost here! Don't you want...
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must
Oh.
remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as
Na,
usual.
dann mach das mal.
You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger,
Keine
Good.
Sorge. Ah, ich mag Zhao. Zhao ist cool. Er freut
he's
sich.
gone. Well,
Er hat sich aber trotzdem
Xiao
gefreut.
hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Naja, wenn er es will.
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Okay, machen wir. Nach einer kurzen Pause begab sich die Gruppe in das Erdgeschoss des Gasthauses.
What should we do?
Was? Nein, das sieht nach Problemen aus. Bitte sag mir nicht, dass du Probleme hast.
Oh, Lady Keqing! Lady Keqing!
Na, das klingt
I'm
nach
so glad-
Problemen.
Feng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Keqing, I had
Yeah?
rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like you requested.
Ja.
My people finished setting up the fireworks, and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show.
Okay.
The person we left in charge came back shortly after. And I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith, and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular
Okay.
patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So,
Also sollen wir
I was
gucken
thinking
gehen.
to go to Qingce Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Keqing, what should we do?
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units.
Einmal hier drüben.
But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to...
Maybe we can ask the Detektei for help.
Ja.
This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
Tja.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
That's right! We can take care of this, together!
Yeah.
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements.
Okay.
Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingce Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
Na dann. Let's go. Wir nehmen natürlich die Schnellreise, ich meine. Wer läuft denn gern zu Fuß? So, einmal teleportieren und hin mit uns. Ah, das war so klar, dass man wieder ein paar Probleme gibt. Was auch sonst, ne? Ist ja alles wie immer. Okay. Ach ja, die Dame schon wieder. Dann fragen wir doch mal.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Okay, die fragt sich das auch.
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks
Ja,
theft.
ich glaube, sie weiß es auch nicht.
Oh, Lady Keqing, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
Naja.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Ja, das wüsste ich auch gerne.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time.
Okay.
The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village.
Okay.
Oh, now let me remember. Oh, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution.
Natürlich, ne? Also ich meine...
Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about.
Hinten sind
There
noch
are
Schatzräuber, ne?
elderly and kids in the village, you know?
Über die wir schon gestolpert sind. Wollte ich nur mal sagen.
Although the Millelith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
Okay. Das ist natürlich doof.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millelith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Ja, das machen wir natürlich. Das ist natürlich sehr, sehr beunruhigend, aber wie gesagt, wir haben ja auch schon Schatzräuber in der Nähe gesehen. Warte, das war da hinten irgendwo, ne? Bei der Dings, wo wir doch diese eine Dings gemacht hatten. Oh, Mensch, mit der Quest, mit der Dings, wo wir gegen diese Roboter gekämpft haben und nicht mit ihr reden konnten, weil während der anderen Quest, weil wir die Quest zuerst machen mussten. Ne? Da drüben. Das war sehr frustrierend, ich erinnere mich. Okay, dann wollen wir mal. Weil wenn die ja in eine Quest eingespannt sind, dann kann man die andere Quest ja nicht machen.
The fireworks were stolen
Ne?
here.
Ja, laut Dame schon.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingce Village.
Ja.
All too weak to defend themselves.
Ja.
Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished.
Das stimmt.
Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Ja. Ich habe da auch schon eine Idee. Oder auch nicht. Aber in der Richtung. Gut, dann ebenso. Oh. Okay. Ja, das nehmen wir mal mit. Einfach mal hinsetzen und, ne? Ein Buch aufschnappen. Aha.
Are these footprints?
Ja.
Let's see where they lead.
Ja, machen wir gleich. Sieht so aus, als wenn die hier runtergehen, ne? Ich lasse mich immer gerne ablenken. Ey, sieht ganz nach einem Abenteurer aus. Hast du kein göttliches Auge? Nein. Ah, das ist schade. Komm, einer erinnert sich an einen Abenteurer ohne göttliches Auge. Der Grund ist einfach, erst mit einem göttlichen Auge kann man die elementaren Kräfte nutzen, um gegen das Böse zu kämpfen und ein wahrer Held zu werden. Es gibt eine ganze Menge an Vorteilen. In den Büchern steht auch, dass er allbekannt, bla bla bla. Du sollst ja Hoffnung machen, wenn du nicht einmal ein göttliches Auge hast. Ja, hier. Etwa einer dieser Kampfkurzhelden? Nein, danke. Ja, blabli, blub, blabli, blub, blabli, blub. Ich glaube, mit der haben wir schon geredet, aber ich wollte auch gar nicht mit der reden. Ich wollte, hier. Ne, und wir können ja trotzdem. Wir sind ja trotzdem berühmt.
Let's keep following them.
Ja, machen wir. I follow you. Zu den Fußspuren. Ah, da vorne. Wir hätten ja auch einfach mal fragen können, aber.
Let's keep following them.
Ja, danke, dass du mal dasselbe sagst. Das ist sehr, ne? Erfrischend. So. Na, was haben wir denn mal da?
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Oh, ich kenne ihn.
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding.
Oh, ich kenne die beiden.
I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Aha.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Ja, unsere Freunde sind da.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Ja.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly.
Yes, young master.
Aha.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Oh, der Arme. Ja. Was macht ihr denn
hello,
hier?
Dear traveler. Our fates cross once again.
Ja.
What brings you here?
Ja, uns führt was anderes.
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor.
No.
Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Es freut mich, dass diesmal dran ist und dass wir ihn treffen.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
No,
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
ja. Naja, passt ja.
But why did Changyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
Er sieht doch überall
I
Dämonen.
see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers and were used to ward
das
off
kennen wir
evil
schon.
spirits and the like.
Das hat man uns
In
erzählt.
ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates, and in order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait
Und
for
deswegen ist er auch mit dabei.
Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Tja.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were
Das sind
just
bestimmt auch
preparing
die,
to send
die
them to the
Dings
Ministry of
geklaut
Civil
haben.
Affairs.
Das
He
Feuerwerk.
insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack.
Ja, die wollten wieder Feuerwerk
The
klauen, ne?
master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
Ja, ja.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your
Das
goods.
Feuerwerk.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary.
Oh.
Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Das sieht echt cool aus.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's...
Yeah.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him. Thorough.
Yeah.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Okay. Na dann, viel Spaß. Die Hausdiener bringen den Schatzräuber weg.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
Na dann.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
No.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
Davon gehe ich aus.
More than one group?
Yep.
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by.
Na dann.
When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
Tja.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may?
Tja. Dann erzählen wir mal was von den Feuerwerkskörpern.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals.
Yeah.
Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Na dann.
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce
okay.
Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Ach, das kriegen wir hin.
Aww. Keqing.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Ja.
Most assuredly, Lady Keqing.
Die kriegen das schon hin. Die beiden sind ein gutes Dream-Team.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Ja.
It's so cool to fight for justice.
The thieves who stole the
Paimon.
fireworks haven't revealed
Die immer im
themselves
Hintergrund
yet.
ist.
I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village.
Was? Nein.
I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Wir machen das gefälligst zusammen.
Keqing, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself?
Das sehe ich genauso.
Oh, wait! You're in the Liyue Keqing. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Ja.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself.
Dann lass uns doch
fireworks that were
mitkommen.
transported to Qingce village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later.
Ja.
All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Ich vertraue dir, aber ich will trotzdem mitkommen.
When you put it that way.
Ich will trotzdem mitkommen.
Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest.
Nein,
I'll go find you in
möchte
Qingce village when I'm
mitkommen.
done.
Das ist langweilig. Ach komm. Ich will auch suchen. Ich mach das doch gerne. Oh, jetzt können wir wieder nur warten. Ach Mensch. Was haben wir hier? Gucke ich mal kurz rein. Achso, das ist schon Teil 3 dann.